because my thing is there, that's why. Alright, there we go. Alright, let me do a hard save here. So did you get everything accomplished out of time? Or at least most of what you had hoped to get accomplished this past week during your time off from work? I know you mentioned last weekend you had stated that your vacation time really wasn't going to be that much of a vacation because you had a number of things you had to still do. But I hope all of that was... I hope you were able to accomplish everything you set out to do. Or most of it anyway. Railway spikes, we'll take those. That's one thing I'm not sure of. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a rail gun in New Vegas. I think Project Nevada, that's one of the... Project Nevada is the reason that I've got the dart gun. Because Project Nevada adds an assortment of weapons and things to New Vegas. You know what? I don't think I've ever been... Let me check this place out. I don't know that I've ever been... I mean, is this NCR or is this Legion? Looks like it's Legion. Oh no, it's a Ranger. Oh, okay, so this is a Ranger outpost. Forgot to say, be right back before my furball needed food. That's alright, man. When the pets are hungry, or if they ever need to go outdoors to do their business, you always have to give your attention to your pets first. That's always a must. When you steal NCR equipment, tools, and personal property, you are his bitch.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be.
Alright, sir. I'm not quite a civilian that you think I am. Tell me about the Rangers.
I'm not really much of a historian. The short version is that the Rangers are the elite of the NCR military. Best fighters in the wasteland.
And what is this place?
Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is in command here.
Alright, anything of importance going on around here lately?
Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't get killed out there.
Alright.
Hello. When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
You gotta be in New Vegas for that, sir.
You ever think about being a ranger?
Nope. I thought about being an astronaut once when I was a kid, though. Wait, that's the same guy.
Hello.
Hello, Ranger.
This is a military outpost. Why are you here?
I came to see you, sweetie. So, what do you do around here?
Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved on to the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role.
So you're a ranger then, huh?
For about 10 years now. Toughest training I've ever done, and was the proudest day of my life when I got my ranger badge. Did you know that the first battle at Hoover Dam was won because of the Rangers? Legion had the numbers, but we had the skill.
And any interesting places that you can tell me about around here?
Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time.
Alright.
So long.
Aren't you gonna go back to your nap? Oh, okay, I guess you are. The Ranger Outpost. But I need to make my way to New Vegas. Well, I guess we'll take a road that's not been traveled for quite some time, it looks like. Really? He's gonna get me in one shot? I mean, I got a full thing of health here. I should be able... I gotta understand it if he got me in, like, half my health, but... But one hit shouldn't have taken me out completely. Guess I'll have to dodge going that direction. Boy, this place looks as hot as it felt out earlier today here in Tulsa. I mean, this weather will just wipe you out. Oh yeah, this is one of the main NCR strongholds, isn't it? This is like a major military outpost here. Come on, game. Camp Golf. Lake Las Vegas.
Oh shit, here comes the brown noser. What you want?
I'm here to brown my nose. Why are you in the army?
Shit, man, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
That's a good point. Do you know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
Sounds like a bunch of winners.
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
So what's your story?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the Boneyard. Heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know? I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Can you tell me anything about the camp itself?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical.
All right.
Right.
Patrolling. Wow. The big celebrity down here with the common troopers. What can I do for you?
So, Mags, why did you join the Army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
And how did you end up assigned to the camp?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
It doesn't sound like you're too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
Well, the place doesn't seem too bad, I guess.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
So you were wanting a career in the Army, huh? Tell me a little bit about yourself, Mags.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
I think you sound a little bitter. Just a little bit.
Sure. See you around.
Alright. So that was Rags and Mags. Or Raz and Mags, I guess. Misfits tent. Lesbian starlet. This is where I come in, Johnny Walker. Mr. New Vegas. Sure looks like a lot of drinking and smoking going on in here. How can you get anything done if you're just drinking and smoking?
You know, if you were serving, you'd probably be halfway to general by now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Y'all sure are a big old hero. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you.
What can you tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
And, what do you think of the camp?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
Alright. And how did you end up here in the Army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 young'uns or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the Army so as my sisters could eat and so as we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Why are you so afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
Tell me a little more about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
Alright.
Toodaloo.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
Intriguing. So how did a genius like you end up in a place like this, genius?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Alright, and are you the one in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
Alright. So that's a no then?
I suppose if you must stick with your narrow, parochial view of in charge, then yes, it's a no. Are we done?
I think so.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Alright.
Hello. Honored to speak with you, sir.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Empty, empty. This must be the medical facility. Yep.
Patrolling them. Glad to see you. Need a patch job?
Not really.
Sir?
Alright. Let's see. Now this... Officer's tent?
Hello? Oh, hell. What is it now?
So how do you like serving in the Army?
Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else.
You joined at 16 and you're still a sergeant?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to get promoted out of the field. I didn't join up to drive a desk.
How did you end up at the camp?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. I've gotten soft with no action.
Let's see. So what do you do now that the fighting has died down?
Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready.
Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed? We call them the Misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Maybe I can help you with that situation, Sergeant.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure. Yeah, whatever.
Flags of our foul-ups. Alright. Let's see, guys. I need to take a quick break here for a second.